Giannis Antetokounmpo has been one of the most exciting players in the NBA for several seasons, earning the nickname Greek Freak for a reason. His long strides cover more ground than anybody else in the league, and he has figured out how to push the boundaries of the rules of basketball, leading to some of the more awe-inspiring fast break finishes we have ever seen. But has he pushed the envelope too far?
Wherever you commit, I'm going the other way. Okay. If you commit, I can do it with the other hand too. I can. You know what I mean? Like just go the same way. Okay.
Let's welcome back to the show Ronnie Nunn, an NBA referee for 19 years, head of officials for 5 years, and director of development for 3 more, to break down what he's doing with his footwork to decide if these steps are indeed legal. Well, Ronnie, you got to break this down for us and explain how it's possible that Giannis can take so few dribbles, cover so much ground, and yet not have it be a travel in any sense of the rule.
Yeah, I know it looks special, doesn't it? But I got news for you. Nothing is new under the sun. And when I say that, I mean, take the great Julius Erving. This is the same type of gather, long two-step to the basket. And Giannis, he does it the same. As a matter of fact, he does it just as beautifully, just a little different because it's a different person. But on this drive, we can really see when he gathers the ball. And when he gathers it, he takes it with his left foot first, and then he gathers, and there you go to the basket. It's a right, left, and in. So 0, right, left. And there's the left, and there's the left again. So it's a beautiful play, and it's a credit to him to come that far reaching to get to the basket and pick up that ball, to have that kind of stretch in his ability.
So I think the key here is on the dribble, you can see how far he throws the ball out in front of him. And we teach kids now, like, it's a 45-degree angle when you're going fast down the court, is you want to make sure the ball's out in front. So he's really just sort of letting the ball float in front of him a little bit longer than a typical person would, and then only gathers it right on that first step. And so does the ball have to be in both hands before or after that left step goes down?
Well, he has to come to some form of a gather, whether it's one hand, 2 hands, or the palm is under the ball, because that's really a gather. You can no longer dribble again. And so what he does is, and by the way, you can skip, jump, whatever you want to do when you're dribbling the basketball. You can let it roll into the bottom of your hand. You can make stutter steps. So it's actually when the gather is. So whenever he actually gathers it, he knows that gather can take him to the hoop with the proper steps. That gather is 0, and here comes his 1-2 to the basket. And usually the gather step is the one that will be the final step on the layup.
Okay, and he adds a little shot or pass fake in there as he's gathering it to really throw the defense off. And I guess the other thing that doesn't seem fair is that he is so long that every step he takes covers 10 feet of ground at least. He's doing this from the 3-point line. I know that Dr. J did do this a little bit, but certainly it feels like Giannis does this once a game and a lot more often, and in a way, like as you proved, legally.
Yeah, it's a legal step, and it's a beautiful thing to watch because it is within the rules. And again, it wasn't. This is not the first time someone's done this. Every player does it. It just doesn't have the expansive look of Giannis's physical prowess in doing it. Julius did do this, and you know that famous dunk he made, cupping his ball, I think, between his wrist and his hand, which he didn't have to. A similar step is that way as he comes off the sideline, and he dunks a basketball as well. So, but this is unique and special because it's another unique, special person.
Absolutely. Well, you are unique and special as well, Ronnie, to come out here and break that down for us. And I hope that we can settle down some of the opponents of the Milwaukee Bucks who cry travel every time they see it. And thanks for coming on the show. I really appreciate it. And don't forget, sports fans, that BBallBreakdown, not a channel, we're a conversation. You in? You in, Ronnie?
I'm in, Coach. Thanks very much for having me.
Sports fans, to see more of our great NBA content and analysis, make sure to hit the subscribe button, but also click the bell and adjust your settings so you can get an alert the second our videos drop. Because trust me, you're going to want them hot and fresh. You in?